Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Women's Intuition Project. A funny thing happened this morning when I was recording this episode. I was in my practice writing, and I attend London Writers Salon, and they have these hour-long sessions where people just sit and write. In the beginning, everyone says hello and says what they're doing, and then you write for 50 minutes straight, and then at the end of the hour, they play music, and then they choose two people to share their experience. Well, today, as I was recording this podcast, I was, doing many takes I wasn't happy with, but I knew, like, at 8:54, I felt okay, it's time to stop. And just as I did, the music came on, and I had this feeling they were going to pick me today out of the couple hundred people who attend. And they did. They chose me, and I shared about this project. And the funny thing is that there was an echo on my end, and it might have been because of my recording equipment. I don't know, but somebody wrote in the chat, who needs psychedelics when you have London Writers Salon? And it just, it feels pretty true to what you might expect here. Not that it's going to be entirely psychedelic, but I have been called psychedelic before, and I don't necessarily need those substances in order to experience the psychedelic nature of life. So anyway, I want to share about what this podcast is and what I intend for it, and know that it is emergent, and I promise it will be messy and raw and unfiltered and honest and earnest as I am. It came about from a conversation. I think most things come about from a conversation, whether it's with ourselves or with another person or with the world, or with a tree, like this pine tree that we are standing with is a tree that is very emblematic of my life experience. Anyway, what I want to share is this was born of a conversation with a dear friend, Edwina White, who will be the first person who I collaborate with on this project. What I intend for this is to highlight women who have some practice of creativity in their lives. And what I mean by creativity is in the broad sense. Not, you don't have to be an artist, quote unquote. You don't have to be trained in anything. It is just how does intuition guide you in your creative practice? What are the nudges and impulses that you follow and the choices that you make? That to me is creativity, and we are all creators of our reality. So I wrote a little something came to me one day when I was thinking about this project and just the baby stages of it, and I'll read it to you. To know without knowing how you know. You may be able to trace a line between two things that mean something to your experience, but the lines are blurred. From whence did it arise? A dream, a vision, something emerges, a message whispered to your mind from an unseen realm. A flash, an image. I couldn't read my own writing. A song suddenly enters, and there you are with this bit of information. And now, what's next? The what's next is up to you. It is your choice, your decision. Decide to cut off. What are you going to move from? How are you going to interpret the message you received, and where does it bring you? You could consult friends if you need to. You can look into oracles for guidance, but ultimately it is your choice. and it is your inner guidance that will bring you to the point of creation. So, what do you want to create? Okay, so that's all I want to share for now. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to continuing this conversation with you.